Hey, what's up, chat? Blookeeper here to help you keep your blues away. We're not going to waste a lot of time. We're diving right in. We're going to be playing The Witcher 3 today. I've got everything set up. So let's just go ahead and begin. I'll do my quick audio checks, but we should be able to get started without much time. To those of you who are joining in, thanks so much. Super appreciate it. But yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to double check to see if audio is coming through and if I sound okay. Alright, yeah. Things sound and look and sound good. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. So, we're in for a very exciting stream today. We're going to be concluding the Hearts of Stone DLC. So it's probably one of the best DLCs in the history of gaming. And I'm really glad I get to play through that and share it with you all. After last week's stream, I think, it's crazy to think that it's been so long already, I took a break from The Witcher to play NTE, a gacha game, which, you know, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. So if you like gacha games, feel free to check out those streams too. I'll be playing it again later. But yeah, you know, kind of surprising that it's already been a week since I last played, but I'm glad to be back. I've actually made a ton of progress already in this game. Like, all of the Witcher contracts, treasures, they're pretty much all completed. So I have nothing but story ahead of me, which is good. I mean, that's one of the best parts of this game for sure. Before I head right into Oxenfurt, I'm trying to remember. There was a particular crossroad that I could run past to listen to a particular song. Just wondering if that's around here somewhere.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
Yeah, and after we're done with the Hearts of Stone DLC, we can move right on to
the ugliest man alive revealed himself to be
like,
not
we're right
man,
at the point in the story
elf,
where we can find
and an
Ciri,
elven
so that's
sage
really
at that.
exciting too.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Testing, hello. Okay, cool. Audio is coming through, which is good. Just keep feeling like I have to double check. For some reason, every so often in my streams nowadays, after I hit a certain number of hours, everything starts stuttering and then I have to restart the stream. I'm not sure why that's happening. I tried going through the logs as well, but doesn't seem to solve much. Anyway, bestiary tools, characters. There he is. Explained he should read, strange mark appeared. He demanded Geralt meet him at a certain crossroads. It's not the wheat fields. I'll just take a few minutes to see if I can figure this out. I know it's a bit unlikely. I just want to try. thing is that like this DLC is concluding, right? So I just want to listen to Gontaro Dim's music one last time because it's so scary and eerie. Witcher 3 Master Mirror Map Song. In the Yantra region crossroads, often in the daytime, nearby to meet him at midnight. Oh, there they are.
His smile fair as
Oh,
spring,
there it is,
as
yeah.
towards him he draws you. His tongue sharp and silvery as he implores you. Your wishes he grants as he swears to adore you. Gold, silver, jewels, he lays riches before you. Jews need be repaid, and he will come for you. All to reclaim, no smile to console you. He'll snare you in bonds, eyes glow in a fire, to gore and torment you till the stars expire.
Yeah, so creepy. Volunteers of the village watch. There's some beast or something. I think I've cleared this already. I love it when games do that. There's always like... It's such a trope in a fantasy game where for some reason out of nowhere there'll be like a nursery rhyme about a particularly fucked up villain. And I'm here for it. I love listening to all of that stuff. Now let me just, although it's unnecessary, let me just make sure I'm as prepared as I can be. I know some folks are gonna pop up.
What?
I mean, some stuff is gonna happen right now, so
Got anything interesting?
I want to make sure I'm as ready as I can be. Here's a poker. I don't think I need this. Hope. Fury. Okay, I think more than selling things, I need to make sure I go somewhere and keep all these things safely. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Oh, these boots are better than what I've got. Great. Okay, cool. Wait a second. No, I have
Got
more
anything
junk I
interesting?
need to get rid of. Key to the manor's front door. Okay. A teapot. Oh, right. Yeah. This is all that stuff. Pig hide. Why do I have 10 skulls? A while. Hey, Mrs. Blue. Thanks for joining in. How are you doing? We're just on the verge of beginning the final section of this particular
Farewell.
quest, so I'm making sure that I'm as prepared as I can be for that. I think my weapons and all are maintained. Interesting. So my chat is repeating itself. I was wondering about that. Something to do with Twitch acting really odd. Let me see if I can fix that. So I paused one. Okay, cool. I'm good, Mrs. Blue. Thanks for asking. I wanted to play more of The Witcher, but I just got occupied with some other with other games that I've been playing. But I'm happy to get back into it. Right, so I was checking my armor. I don't think anything is in dire need of a repair. Yeah, 100%. Oh, 89. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, but I don't have to go to a guy to get that fixed, right? How about this thing? Yeah. Cool. So let me just find my inventory block thingy. Hello, Mrs. Blues. Oh, and all the emojis that she keeps spamming. I keep learning a lot about what sort of emojis are on Twitch. They're all so different from what I'm used to seeing. Okay, yeah, this should be easy enough to get to.
I serve the eternal fire. What do you want?
Oi, Grey Knight. Meet Squire. See his mug.
What's the hurry?
Damn nice.
You got thorny thighs, stranger.
Okay, serial armor. Can give this stuff away too.
As they say, a bard must be
On duty.
Ooh.
yes.
They're
non-human. What's the rush?
Okay, looks like we got enough room now. Alright. Time to go meet whoever this guy is. He's like... Master Mirror is a lot like some kind of evil djinn, honestly. Although the djinns in this game are all very elemental,
All I had.
he's just a lot more peculiar in his own way. Cool. I have a bunch of saves over here. I don't think I can make a new one. God, I did through Dead Man's Party, Open Sesame. Yeah, I have saves before every major thing, but I'm gonna need another one. Let's do Open Sesame.
Now they've got
Alright, here we go.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
I went down the wrong pipe, goddammit.
Geralt, over here. Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. More treats.
Okay, is there anything this guy can't do? I don't know if it's mind control or if he's controlling time.
Show off.
Of course I am.
Time.
Wouldn't
okay.
you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening.
Geralt's got jokes.
Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
The most two-dimensional fly ever.
Who are you really?
The music's
Gauntero
kicking
Dick.
in too.
Also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Yeah, nowhere near that simple.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Yeah, it's definitely one way to think about it.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
Why?
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Yeesh.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
It's complicated.
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard, and I can control time and space.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Nice.
Good folk, did you
The
see?
devil walk a crooked
literally
path,
dropped
his
dead.
heart are full of ire.
No
Blind
soul would
drunkenness.
lend him coin for
What the
drink.
hell?
No wench would quench his fire.
Butcher in the house. No wonder folk are dropping. Cursed and next.
Yeah, one guy singing at the top of his lungs, and everyone else is freaked out about a understandably dead guy. Yeesh, what a way to go.
Well, another freak.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Shani. So just a heads up, chat, in case if you see me like looking away for an extended period of time, I do apologize. I'm trying to go through a guide online as well. This is like my 3rd playthrough of The Witcher, and I really want to make sure I get it right and I'm not missing out on anything. Tutorial, yeah, okay, fine. Alright, I think we can just go talk to Shani. Along the way, if I can get my... like if I can sharpen my weapons and stuff, that will be helpful too. I think if I know of a spot nearby. Yeah, okay, just have to run north.
Oh, the stench of rotting.
I was wondering if he might be able to meet Ciri as well in this stream, but I think just dealing with the climax of this DLC might be plenty all on its own. Let's see. But yeah, there are like, so in my first couple of playthroughs of this game, I think generally speaking I avoided... Oh, rebricked! Yo, ops caps. What? Ops caps? Thanks for joining in, rebricked. I have no idea what you said though. Oh, okay. Oops. All right. No worries. Hey, feel free to use capitals in my chat. I don't mind at all. I'm playing through the Hearts of Stone DLC of The Witcher 3. So I've actually completed most of it. This is the final quest in the game. I think we're going to get a little bit of extra information before we finally head into the final section of this DLC. A prescription. What does this say? But how are you, Rebricked? Thanks a lot for joining in. Syndrome Russell. Marigold, drink thrice daily, avoid all greasy foods. No, don't drink any alcohol. This includes beer. I wonder what marigold could be used for. I know I'm supposed to head upstairs, but let me check stuff. There's even like a separate Gwent card for Shani. I don't know if I've gotten it already or no. But I'll keep an eye out for it.
Shani.
How's it going?
Geralt, good thing you're here.
I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking, Rebricked. I had fun watching Azu stream for a while.
Break in?
And then had to get ready for my for a stream
Just
of my own.
getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Kedwin. Interesting.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Just got back from dinner. That's good.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we spent together, it was nice.
Aw.
But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everett met with the professor multiple
quite a name.
times.
Premathine Shakeslock.
Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Alright, off to go see a professor or his assistant or At least head to his household
So
and see
how
if
are
he has
things at
some
the academy
teachings
these
to
days?
share with us.
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Okay, here we are. Due to the ongoing hostilities, all faculties and departments of the Academy have been closed and the institution's privileges revoked. The student body is hereby conscripted into the Redanian army, with exceptions granted only to philosophers whose constitutions make them unfit for any practical activity whatsoever, as well as medics and herbalists who are required to report to the field hospital at once. Long live King Radovid. Yeah, that's depressing.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky
Yeah,
man.
that's a nice
If
Skyrim
I'd not
reference.
decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Okay, looks like I have to find an alternate path of entry. Okay. Where am I trying to get to? Somewhere over there. Okay. How about we just go for a swim? It's a shame that they went through the whole trouble of designing all of this, only for it to be completely abandoned. Ow, ow, ow. I'm too used to NTE right now. There you go. I mean, it was just last week when I defeated like 5 clones of Olgierd and in one go, so not too bad at this game, but need a little bit more practice. Azu, hey!
Geralt.
Gonna look for a bit.
Are you
Hope
there?
picture's
Yeah,
going well.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
man, it's going really, really
Grab the
well.
line.
I'm playing through the final quest in the Hearts of Stone DLC. But thanks for joining in,
Where'd you
man.
get the rope?
Long story.
Feel free to
But we've
lurk
done
as much
well.
as you want.
Professor Shakesock's
Super
house
appreciate
at
the
the end of the
company.
street.
Rebrecht
hunters
is
guard
here
the
as
door.
well. He just got
Doubt
back from
I'll be able
dinner.
to sweet talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing, really. You'd have done the same for me.
I'm also going to keep
If
looking
you
off
wish to see
screen
me
at a
again before I
guide to
go,
make sure I don't
I'll be
miss
at home.
anything.
Packing will take
Since
some
it's
time
my
yet.
second playthrough of all of
Alright.
this, I want to
Be
be
seeing
sure
ya.
that I grab every possible item, loot, whatever might be there. Cutscene ends. Take care of some witch hunters. Unique book on the second floor. Okay, easy enough. Now, R2 and circle gets me Quen. Let's drink some water. What up, witch hunters? Hard is such a cheat code in this game. If someone's really annoying you, all you have to do is like, let's do this. Oh, okay, this guy is not being knocked down, but if he does, you can just knock him down and finish him off. It's a lot of fun. What's your problem, bro?
Spread out!
Yeah, your stamina bar doesn't last forever now, does it? For 100% achievements? Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. Actually, no, not 100% achievements. It's not... Like, in my case, it would require multiple playthroughs. I'm not playing at the peak difficulty level either. So, generally speaking, with games, I do, especially with more recent games, I do like shooting for the Platinum Trophy. I've done that with Hades 1 and Hades 2 and Ghost of Yote most recently. But I think this particular game comes from an era where the trophies were a little bit more difficult to get. I feel like my stream would be a lot more tedious if I really try to go for the like 100% achievements. I'm not a fan of achievement hunting when it's like when the tasks are like, it's not just about a difficulty level, but it's like, hey, kill 100 of these particular enemies, kill 50 people by using this particular ability, and then
lock tight.
Kill another 50 people using a different ability. It becomes like, that's too much of a grind, and I'm not a fan of that at all. But stuff like Hades 2, Ghost of Yote, it's not like their achievements are that easy, but they're also okay, Hades 2 is a bit of a grind in that you have a lot of things to do before you can get like the end game and everything. But what's different with Hades is that even if I'm spending 200 hours playing that game, and I'm essentially doing the same thing, it's still like so much fun. And in Ghost of Yote as well, it's not like they expect you to collect 100% of all of the what do you call it? Like 100% of all of the headbands and cosmetic items and stuff. So I think games from like the past 5 years or so have been a bit nicer about their achievements. At least like these sorts of single player story focused games, you know? But what about you, Rebrick? Like, do you remember what the last game was that you got 100% of the achievements in? Is that a broken
Shattered mirror.
Interesting.
No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream. Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
Interesting. The essence of evil is to cause... Depends on the game, lol. Yeah, exactly. The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil then is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil incarnated as man travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it's already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance of name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware then of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Nice, so we are getting a little bit of backstory about Gaunter O'Dim, the big bad we have to deal with in this game, in this DLC. But yeah, Gaunter O'Dim's introduction in this game was so cool. Like, he's basically present right from the first hour of when you begin playing in this game. Like, he's sitting in one of the taverns in the opening area.
Leave the bedpan in the usual spot and take the platter.
He seems ominous, you have no idea why. And then a DLC comes out.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out! I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, out!
Where we finally get
Not
to
gonna hurt you.
play against him in more detail.
I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know, Gaunter O'Dim, evil incarnate.
Right.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
How many endings are there? You mean in The Witcher? I think there are like... I think there are, I don't know, 10 or... it's a bit complicated. So there are various combinations you can look at. I think for the main story there might be like 3 to 4 or 5 different... No, yeah, there are 5 main endings. And they all range based on how you treated Ciri. In some of them she's she's dead, and then Geralt also dies trying to recover something that belongs to her. In others, you know, she might be the queen of an area and so on. But then the game also thinks of endings as like different world states. So depending on choices that you made, whether to side with the leader of a rebellion or the leader of another group of people, whether you choose to save a particular so-called monster or you chose to kill them, they all sort of have their own kind of concluding storylines. But I think for the main story there are 5 in particular, and I want to get one in particular that is canon for The Witcher 4. I think so far I'm on the right track. I should probably double check all the choices that I made so far. But it's really cool how like this game respects all of the consequences, all the choices that you make that lead to consequences that you had no idea could have potentially happened. So I got a fairly decent ending in my first playthrough, but I want to make certain other choices this time along. Again, so that's
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me, said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, he said.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Imagine living that way, like within this, what, it's like a 6 foot, 10 foot circle maybe? His meals are served to him. He probably uses a bucket
about the man?
instead of a toilet, and then that has to be cleared periodically
evil
as well.
Which assumes various forms. Forget about him or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yeah, I live in.
This reminds me of like that first Final Destination movie, where the main character is like in a room or a garage or something, and he's like duct taped everything and tied everything up so that nothing can kill him.
From a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Aww.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable.
First
Play
one
with
is the
evil.
plain rebricked.
Medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he
I
wanted.
can't remember which one was the roller coaster.
His
I
heart
saw
had
the
turned
second
cold as
one, but I
ice.
don't think it
His
had the
feelings for
roller
his
coaster
wife,
in
whom
it.
he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered.
It had
He'd lost
more
all
of.
he
Oh no,
loved.
the second one
Had
had
he
the
wanted any of this?
them on the highway with
what
like
he
the logs
Not
falling out of that truck and killing a bunch of people.
all who sign a pact
Those movies are
learn
great.
the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Actually, yeah, this whole thing is very Final Destination
Odim
coded.
wields
Like
contracts,
some weird stuff is
word
happening,
traps,
so you have to
duels
go.
of wits.
Like in Final
Challenge
Destination,
him
you
to
talk
such
to
a
that
duel.
guy who's in
He'll agree.
the mortuary
And can be
or the
beaten.
morgue where he's like incinerating
There
everyone.
is only ever one step.
And now there's this guy also
So
like just
think
explaining
truly
everything to you.
desires Human souls.
Right, so we had to sacrifice our soul or gamble our soul in order to finally get him off
Odim
our
left
back.
a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark. No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Even this whole background song is all just Gaunter Odim's theme song. It's so good.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
So
Good.
like unnerving.
Oh, to
And
feel
eerie.
useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Ah. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's out of the circle. Oh. Yikes. Yeah, as soon as his purpose was done, it's time for the Rube Goldberg machine to kick in and get him killed. So I got a key, got a journal as well. The circle Odim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. Ah, yeah, the damn bottles. That first movie had like there's that kid who dies in the bathtub with like he slips on some water and some stuff. There's like a I don't know, a string or a rope that ties around his neck. That's really fucked up. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands on my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. Yeah, I mean, the dude is blind, so it's kind of surprising. Like, I was wondering how he managed to just stay in the circle without accidentally stepping out of it. Okay, a month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one day she came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps Odim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. Oh, I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. To be so simple, I need but step outside of the ruins. Ugh. That's a depressing way to live. Okay, well, now that he's dead, I'm just gonna go ahead and help myself to everything he's got. Bro has a lot of alcohol. Now, I heard that if I extinguish all these candles, something weird might happen. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, yeah, weird noises, cool. Alright, time to get out of here and head to the Temple of Lilvani. Wait a second, what's up here? Oh right, this area becomes locked up. This area gets locked up once I leave, so I should just make sure that I grab everything. From what I hear, there's nothing too important, but might as well see what I can find. Okay, very zoomed in. I heard one of the reasons why I'm playing The Witcher 3 is, in full transparency, I actually started this particular playthrough maybe 2 years ago in 24, and I played through it off and on until 25. I've gotten pretty far in through the game. Like I was saying earlier, I'm on the verge of meeting Ciri again in the main storyline. So there's probably a third of the game left if I had to guess. All my Witcher contracts are done. All the treasure hunts are done as well. So, but then like one reason why I wanted to revisit the game on stream is because there's some rumor that, I mean, The Witcher 4 is releasing at some point, probably not this year, but maybe next year. And so CD Projekt Red might be releasing some DLC in order to, like, for The Witcher 3, in order to like stoke up interest in the game again. I don't know how true that is. Like, the only other time I've seen something like that happen was for Borderlands 4, I want to say. No, Borderlands 3. Like, 10 years after Borderlands 2 came out, they released a free DLC for... Oh, that's why this is here. I'm supposed to jump off and go for a swim. Okay. So like 10 years after Borderlands 2 came out, a DLC for Borderlands 2 was released, and I actually played through that on... I don't know if it was PS3 or PS4. It must have been PS4. So that was interesting. I have no idea if CDPR would actually do something like that, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for them. They released like 10 different pieces of free DLC for this game, so it doesn't seem unlikely. Okay, so I need to get over here. Since I'm on a boat, this is the only fast travel option I've got. But yeah, all in all, that's the reason for me to, like, okay. That's one of the reasons for me to finally revisit my old save. like this game has been on my backlog for a while. Back when it originally came out in maybe 2014, 2015 or so, I did finish the main story and got a bad ending, which I then I sort of replayed at least like maybe the last 5 hours or so of the game just to get a better ending, but I didn't get the best possible ending. And so then after that, okay, can we fight?
What? Lost your nerve?
So right, after I finished that, I played Hearts of Stone, and then I was excited to revisit the game and play through the Blood and Wine DLC. But I don't know, something happened. Like, I tend to approach these games with like, I don't know, not exactly a completionist thing, because if that was the case, then I'd be, achievement hunting and stuff. But I complete enough of the game and spend, a couple 100 hours in it that it eventually gets to the point where it's like, I love the game, but I'm just a bit burnt out with it.
Damn.
Like after completing all the side quests and all the main story quests and the contracts and anything that's like a line item in my quest log, like I make it a point to finish up all of that. But to my credit, at least I finished the main story of this game and one piece of DLC. The Blood and Wine DLC is a second one that came out for The Witcher 3 and is particularly special because it sort of closes the chapter on like a trilogy of games, which was something that I learned about much later. But hey, there are benefits to delaying a playthrough as well, because eventually the PS5 came out and then this game was released for the PS5. You're aiming for the best ending in this run. Yep, essentially that's what I'm doing, Vbrecht. So like I might not get 100% of the achievements, but I'll at least make sure as many people are as happy as they can be. Or at the very least, like as many people can ride off happily in the sunset, so to speak. And so far I think my decisions have, the choices that I made in this game have worked in that favor. But we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't work out because I missed one particular thing, which can happen if you've been playing a game for like you're revisiting a 2-year-old save file, it's not the end of the world. It'll suck a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. So funnily enough, I remember actually coming into this area before I was supposed to be here. There's a quest line that pops up in here or nearby, and I was like, I saw this cave and I'm like, oh, what's all this about? And then I realized, oh, okay, based on all the architecture and stuff, that right, I'm not exactly supposed to be here right now. That's fine. Okay. Okay, here we go. Whew. I'm gonna save again, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Right, his theme song is playing once more. Oh, look at that. I think that's where the Nilfgaardian army is located. Is this still Though it's 10 years old, it's still a pretty decent looking game. Alright, all geared. Looks like we have to have a nice chat.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Congratulations, you're immortal now.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Wow. What an entry.
So glad to see everyone is
Say what you will about Master Mirror. Dude knows how to aura farm, man.
lighter in the heart.
Or dim. What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
So that's why the moon was in the background.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Alright. Let's go ahead and help him.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
Stuck a
You grant
spatula in his
wishes,
eye.
right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Stairway from heaven. Yeah. That's right. Huh, why is my stream looks normal?
What's happening?
You wish to play. So let us play.
Okay. It's time
I
for
shall
the
tell
mirror
you a
ball.
riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Okay. Whew. Let's make sure we've heard it correctly.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind
I'll
repeating it?
Read the guide
To
one more
all
time.
things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and
I
disdained.
appertain. I think that means appear.
Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
There's one particular
You're
item
going
that
down.
I'm
We
supposed to
shall
loot
see, my friend.
while I'm here. But
You must find
until
me
then,
before the sand in the hourglass runs out.
you just need to keep
Ready? Let's begin.
Okay, here we are.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Show me what you got. Shit. Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. Something that repeats all I do? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly.
Okay. Might
Children delight in me,
skip through the
others take
dialogue
fright.
in some
Maids
places
rejoice and spin, cry and I weep.
just to make sure that I'm not running out of too much time.
Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Running to the right. Okay, fine. Damn it. There it is.
What
Awesome.
is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking?
Hey man, this is super
Through
rare, okay?
howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
Okay, now that I know where that is, I think I can just keep running ahead. Something over here? A swing. So there's a house
Oh,
here.
awful. You're doing terribly.
Come on.
Whoa. Oh, god damn it.
As I see it, you will never find it. Never.
I wonder if I should just ignore these guys. We're already about halfway through our time. Oh, come on. Stupid candles. Okay.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Oh boy. I have a feeling this is that right? I don't think it's right.
You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Right. So the answer to the riddle is a reflection. But I don't know.
Doing that forever. Care to wager on it?
This will so not.
I'll still get you. So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
Hey. Another broken mirror. We need to find a reflection.
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
If a mirror isn't sufficient, what else could be? A sheet of water, right. And then the question is, where can I find some water? Okay. I know these are probably red items.
Care to wager on it?
But then I'm not sure where else to go. Ah, there's no map. How did I solve this? Not up there. I know that coming to the house doesn't seem like the wrong choice. Maybe if I keep heading up somewhere. Ah, we're almost out of time. I may not exactly win this. Is there some puzzle here? Alright. Oh, hey! Holy shit, we did it! I completely forgot that was what I was supposed to do.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's saying something in the words?
Be gone. You've lost.
Damn. I have no idea what language he was even speaking in. Holy shit. But he got a glimpse at his true form. Yeah. Dude, it's creepy AF, dude.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
Yay.
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
Haha, that's why the DLC is called that.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern. No care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored.
Right.
And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
It feels like it's always a side effect of something that if you wish for immortality or something adjacent to it. Like, I think even the pirates in the Pirates of the Caribbean, like Jeffrey Rush's group, they all had the same problem. And what else? There's someone else with the immortality thing. It's not just Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh yeah, in God of War, the PS4 version. Like, wasn't it Baldur or someone who his mom wished for him to be protected and immortal from like nothing could hurt him or injure him, but then he ceased to be able to feel anything.
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
Yep.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
Yay.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
His brother, his wife. I wonder what he would go on to do now.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
I think I'd rather be
I shall
honest than
Believe me. Actually,
be
I've a better
overtly
idea.
positive.
I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Live life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Oh yeah.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations.
That blade
Even when I'd
is
lost all
actually
else,
really cool.
it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take
Once
it.
Once
this is over, I'll mess
This'll
around with
mark
it a
the
little
start
bit.
of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
Oh, hey, you can finally bleed. Remember that you are mortal.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Ah, look at that. Ah, a perfect place for a late title card. Oh, hey, wow, credits? Nice. Can just hang out for a bit. I didn't think they'd actually do this. Who's that guy? Oh, the mirror curse thing, okay. I don't remember this when I played through it. in the base game. Credit where it's due. I mean, CDPR is like a really good developer. Like, they just kept getting better from The Witcher 1 to The Witcher 2. And yeah, I heard bad things, like, not bad things, catastrophically awful things about the launch of Cyberpunk. But they did stick with it for long enough to improve it, and they got rid of all the bugs, they reworked a lot of the gameplay, they had some amazing DLC for it as well. I feel really bad that I missed out on playing Cyberpunk. Not miss out, I just like never set the time for it, but I do hope to do so at some point. There's just a lot of stuff to play through already. I actually want to figure out my content calendar for this year as well. But there are a few highlights, like there's Metal Gear Solid 4, like a remastered version releasing in around June or July, so I want to make sure that I'm done with this game from start to finish. Like the main story, we're done with Hearts of Stone. Blood and Wine is also done well in advance of that. So while I may have some fun streams here and there, like side streams, like I want to keep doing Variety Wednesday. I have some exciting plans for tomorrow, but definitely want to keep going with this game as well. And there's just some games that come along every console cycle that are like, you know, exclusive to that particular generation. My stream is stuttering right now, isn't it? Okay. Alright, no worries. It's perfect time for it to be running into problems. So we were going for about 90 minutes. Oh, got it. Okay. This isn't a processing problem. My internet just started acting weird. Thanks for letting me know, Rebricked. Things just buffered for a few times. Yeah. Let me just do like a speed test or something. Something odd definitely seems to be happening. Oh, Korean localization was done by Bandai Namco, huh? Nice. Kazuhiro Yamaji. That's nice. Okay. All I can say for sure is that something odd looks like it's going on. So it's buffering a bit. So there might be a little bit of a delay between what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing. This is a weird situation where I think my upload speed is faster than my download speed. It's not ideal. Maybe it's on Twitch because a few people are having this problem. No, I'm watching my YouTube stream as well. It was stuttering for a while. It looks to be kinda okay now. But you know, it feels like something odd was going on. So the reason I'm super paranoid, like Rebrick, you might be aware, right? I think every once I stream for 2 hours or so, my computer is just like, what are you doing? I need a break. Stop. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is something on a different side. Looks like things are more or less okay right now, so that's helpful. Well, at least I'm done with this DLC. Now I can close a whole bunch of tabs, I think. Painting of Iris, okay. And we can go back to my set of browser tabs that were focusing on the main story. Then once this is done, I could just double check that I have the right like, let's see if I got all the trophies for this particular DLC. They did space things out that way as well. Oh, you're on YouTube too. Yes, I do multi-stream. It's odd when I first, like before I started streaming, while I was doing my research, a lot of streamers were like, oh, just skip Twitch, it's dead, it's horrible for discovery. Try and prioritize YouTube and stuff. So I have like I have a horizontal stream on YouTube and a vertical stream as well. But yeah, similar to Azu's situation, I get a lot more activity on Twitch rather than YouTube. Like a lot more. Like I feel like I only ever had one chatter in the months that I spent streaming on YouTube. I still remember that incident. I ended up missing out on his messages. He was sharing some, oh, you subbed! Oh my god. Rebreak, thanks so much, man. You're probably like the first person outside of my family to subscribe to me on YouTube. Really appreciate it. No, but to everyone who's in chat or who might be lurking, I appreciate anything that you're able to do. If you can like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever works for you on Twitch or on YouTube, I'm super appreciative of that. I'm working on getting my Discord set up as well. So once that's ready, I'll be sure to like keep it pinned in chat so that you guys can join in as well. Ah, Hearts of Stone babies, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, 5 babies during the development of this particular DLC. That's so sweet. Oh, Karolina Grochowska. Ah, okay, I'm glad I sat through the credits then. Pacta sunt servanda. Finish the Hearts of Stone expansion. Okay. So this is really interesting. I think when I first played through this DLC, I played it in a couple of different ways. In one, I helped Olgierd, and in another, I just let whatever needed to happen to him. And so the DLC plays out in a couple of different and interesting ways, and I feel kind of like a dumbass now for closing that relevant tab. Okay, I got it back. But so because I helped Olgierd, I got his sword, and I also got that venomous the viper venomous sword as well. But if I decided not to do that, you get a completely different set of rewards. You have a whole conversation with Gaunter Udim, and he says there are a couple of things he does. He fulfills your wish, but without any what do you call it? Any, you know, it's not a monkey paw thing. Like, he genuinely helps you out. So, like, you can wish for money and you get like 5,000 gold. You can ask to be super fast and he gives you a unique saddle. Equipping it transforms Roach into a demonic looking black horse with glowing eyes. Also applies a short range effect similar to the stagger effect. That's cool. But I think out of all of it, the best one was to, you can ask him for advice on how to find Ciri. He will, however, give advice on getting a more pleasant ending with Ciri, but this is only available before the Isle of Mist's quest or when you do a standalone expansion playthrough. So, it's cool that they plan for both outcomes. Okay, so the Venomous Sword is over leveled for me, which is good. And the Iris Sword is fine. Weapon charges with energy during combat. When its color changes to red, a strong attack will release this energy in an extra powerful strike at the cost of part of the attacker's vitality. Holy shit. So this is one of the rare cases where a sword that you get as a part of, as a quest reward is actually like really cool. Because this game is full of like quests that you complete and there are these major culminations of a ton of effort and you get weapons that are named like Fate and Honor and, you know, those kinds of like fancy names, and then you get them and they're like, okay, this is way weaker than whatever I could like craft on my own. So they're almost always a letdown. Cool. So for Severance, yeah, I had to use a couple of runes. So at some point I'll work on upgrading this and seeing what I can do with it. But for now, it looks like we're done. Okay, so what does my quest log say I should do? So this is the Blood and Wine DLC. I'm saving that for later. We have Take What You Want. I can do that later. Alright, this is earlier than I expected, but I guess you might as well go find Ciri. What the hell? Okay, looks like I have to go for a little bit of a walk. Alright, everything is looking and running okay now, great. Cool. But yeah, that's what, as I was saying earlier, there's like every few console cycles there's a game that's like just of that generation. PC players might not necessarily feel this way, but for those of us who play on like PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, there's always like a game or two that just, when you think of a console, that particular game comes to mind. And for me, The Witcher is definitely very much like a PS4 game. For PS5, I guess it does feel a little muddled. Like, there are some games that come to mind. Like I sank, 250 hours into Baldur's Gate 3, and I had a blast playing that. Where's my horse? Wait, what? Okay, normally I'm supposed to be able to call Roach. Oh, there he is. Roach, why can't I whistle for you? I do listen to some folks complain about how PS5 doesn't have any exclusive games, and And it feels like this console cycle started very recently. I think a big part of that is because it launched in the pandemic. And I myself, like, I didn't grab the game in grab the console in 2020. I got it in 21. And even then, there were plenty of games that were just they were released for both the PS4 and the PS5. So it felt like it did reduce the incentive to get a PS5 as early as you might need to. But I had fun playing Horizon and what else? Oh yeah, God of War Ragnarok was really special. I get clips of God of War Ragnarok when I'm scrolling through like Instagram and YouTube. I can't help but feel like, oh, I should probably give that game a try again. Nice, holy shit! I killed that guy in one hit! Damn. Oh, that's right, another part of my content calendar. I want to play through Spider-Man 2 during the summer, maybe around July or August. Because there's a new Spider-Man movie coming out this year. And I think there was like a teaser or a trailer that looked really cool. And I thought it would be fun to check that out. And play Spider-Man 2 on stream. I've actually never... Like, I played Spider-Man 1, I played Spider-Man Miles Morales. But I haven't touched Spider-Man 2, and I've heard that it's particularly fun because it was designed for the PS5, so you can swing through the city a lot more quickly. And one of my most favorite Spider-Man games was the one that I played on PS2. Because that was one of the last Spider-Man games that had a great open world that you could actually fly through super quickly. So I'm looking forward to doing something similar for Spider-Man 2. You know what, I'll just keep this shirt aside. I don't want to go spend a bunch of time with merchants right now. I can save that sort of housekeeping for off-stream. And also make sure that I'm keeping stuff that I don't need. So we got orange, we got dimeridium. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure I'm not dilly-dallying with this game or getting too distracted by like NTE or something else. Like, sure, Wednesdays I'll be happy to play something aside from The Witcher, but generally speaking, I want to like be on time with this game. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Also, for those of you who are in chat, there's something adorable I wanted to show off. So, that guy who we were talking to earlier, Olgierd, he actually commissioned a portrait of him and his wife. And it is effing adorable. Like, look at that, man. Like, these two are just staring at each other. It's a super blurry portrait, but like, they could have gone so many different directions with this. Like, they could have had them both just, you know, staring at the painter. But, you know, I love this little touch. And from what I hear, I can actually put up this portrait in a house that I might own later in the game. So I do look forward to that. Too bad Sony's getting worse now. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I feel like Microsoft is not giving Sony enough competition. Like, it seems so exciting, right? Like, Microsoft purchased a whole bunch of studios that seemed like they'd have a ton of great exclusive games, and for a while it seemed as if maybe they'd have a ton of like really interesting content, and then Sony would have to try and, you know, compete against that somehow. But in the end, I think Sony kind of muddled things by, like, there's this guy, I think the last CEO or president or whatever his name was, Jim Ryan. He wanted all these amazing studios to instead work on live service games, which is just like, I mean, sure, maybe you can make something that's good, but like, you know, there's some developer who made Concord and it was out for like
The curse that held him
2 or
up
3
proved hard
weeks,
to
and then they
lift,
cancelled
but
the whole
Yennefer and the
game. Like,
Witchers
how
managed
crazy
to
is
do it.
that?
The ugliest man alive revealed himself
There
to
is
be
stuff that
not
comes
man,
out that's
but
cool,
elf,
you know, Gran
and an elven
Turismo. I
sage
haven't
at
played
that.
it, but I heard good things.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven.
There's Spider-Man, there's God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, it does feel like this generation doesn't have as many of those amazing games as you might come to expect. But what do you think, Rebrick? Like, what in particular do you feel is happening that Sony is just not doing correctly? Cool, so we're done with whatsoever a man saw it. So I'm just gonna read through the guide for this next quest and make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, so it's a huge cutoff time, so I want to make sure we got all that.
Hope it hurt a lot.
Raining fucking buckets.
Everyone's miserable. Okay. Oh right, no, I was also supposed to check like trophies and stuff. Can I do that on stream without doxing myself? This could work. Alright, perfect. Hearts of Stone. I have half of the trophies only. Okay. Return to sender. Kill 3 opponents with their own arrows. Right, I think there might be a rune that might help you do that. Be under the influence of 7 potions or decoctions. Defeat all the fallen knights. Collect all available Ophiri armor and horse gear and at least 1 Ophiri sword. What's this one? Murder. Kill 20 cows. Okay. Yeah, some of these are at least funny. Win a round of Gwent with a total strength of at least 187. Okay. Like, these aren't impossible, but I need to like do a separate set of activities involving that. Hey Azu, it's going well. I just completed the Hearts of Stone DLC. Got some really cool gear. I have this sword now, which is awesome. I can send out like energy blasts at people. And yeah, now I'm continuing with the main story. We're gonna go meet up with Ciri in a little bit. How are you doing, Azu? I'm also like just I really want to make sure I get as good an ending as possible, or I try not to miss too many things, so I keep checking a guide over here to make sure that I'm grabbing whatever I'm doing whatever I'm supposed to. I played through the main story and the Hearts of Stone DLC at least once before, so I kind of remember some stuff, but you know, I went through it completely blind previously, and I was fine with that. I wanted to make the choices that I wanted to make, but this time around I want to sort of complete things in a way that ties really well into The Witcher 4. Okay, so it doesn't sound like there's anything too crazy or missable. Okay, alright, yeah. So this is a major... The 30-day you have to keep the console online just to play a game you bought is kinda shitty move. Right! Yeah, no, Rebreak. So I heard about that and that was so weird. Like, long story short, I do not know that that is completely true or not. Like, there's a customer service executive saying one thing, And then eventually a spokesperson came out who said like, hey, you buy a game, there's like one online check to make sure that you have the license, and then you don't need to keep doing it every 30 days. So I think that's the official word on it from Sony. Like, even I was super annoyed by like what is happening, and it seems like an online check is not required. It'd be really shitty if it was, because like 13 years ago Sony had this whole marketing campaign that was like, oh, Xbox is making you do this whole online check, well, you don't have to do that with us. But yeah, I'd love to experiment with that myself, like just keep my console completely offline for a month and then see if like I'm not allowed to play the stuff that I want to play. Azu says, nice, I'm good. I just had dinner and took care of my dogs. I really can't wait for Witcher 4, by the way. Yeah, man. Oh my god, everything that they show about that game looks so cool. I can't wait for it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So this next quest we can just experience. I don't have to keep looking over at my computer to make sure that I'm following a guide word for word, which is great. Oh wait. Also, I leveled up. Why didn't I realize that I leveled up? Go into character. I have 1 point available. I think I have a trophy for like completing an entire tree. One of the, I wouldn't say a bad thing, but like one limitation of this game is that you can't, like they really try and hold you back from going through it, like getting too overpowered and having a ton of different abilities, which is a little bit of a bummer. But oh well. From what I remember, I think I had mostly what I wanted. There are some builds though that are completely hilarious. Like there's this, I heard about something known as a bomb build, and it is so fun. Like bomb damage is triple, but the number of bombs you have is decreased by half, which is fine. But then you can also do like, there's something called as a carpet bomb. So like every time you throw out one bomb, you actually throw like 3 or 4 in one go. Cluster bombs, yeah. God, this is just the most insane thing. Maybe I'll experiment with bomb build at some point. The builds in this game is pretty fun to experiment with, honestly. I 100% agree, like, especially if you have the corresponding armor. Like, let's say, maybe I have something I can show off, right? So, if I go into alchemy, crafting, and then I pull up chest armor, and I look at enhanced feline armor, right? So you have stuff here, 10% attack power, elemental damage, no, not this. What I want to look at would be the swords. Feline armor, mastercrafted, superior and stuff, right? So like each of the armors have their own things that they skew towards. So feline armor, from what I remember, is like better for critical hit chance. It's from the cat school, so you can just like, instead of using signs or magic bullshit, just like stab everyone to death, which is cool. And then, but if you want to go like super heavy, then you can wear bear armor, so you have it's a much slower build, but then you're better protected as well. In games like this, I always tend to default to like magic. So inevitably my character just has a lot of like sign related boosts. So where's my guy? Yeah, over here. So I got 20% sign intensity, and along with a whole bunch of other things boosting my sign intensity. And then on top of that, I put like these, you can see greater glyph of Igni. So everyone just keeps burning, which is so much fun. I have other stuff that I kept as well. Ignition, enemy set alight with Igni have 100% chance to ignite other enemies. So it's like you just set one guy on fire and then he keeps setting up everyone else. I think right now I balance this out with Irritan because that is also fun. Pretty fun to experiment. Yeah, for sure. Did someone clear the game with just bombs? I don't know if anyone did, but I would not be surprised to hear if someone tried that, because you could really go far with a bomb focus build. It definitely is a ton of fun. Okay, cool. Let's go meet Siri. Spent like, I don't know, 200 hours trying to find her. Wait, I need to travel to the Isle of Mist. Ow, what did I hit? Oh god, it's like my what do you call it when you drive a boat? My boat driving skills are as good as Azu's actual driving skills in NTE. What the hell? There's just some random wood like a ladder floating around over there. Okay, that's not entirely my fault. Okay, cool. I should look that up. It'd be fun to have like a just chatting thing where I'm just looking at insane stuff that people have tried. What the hell? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so I don't have to like swim or boat all the way there. I can also just go for a run. Okay, is it telling me that it wants me to be on the island or it wants me to be in water? Okay, we're just gonna... Never played any ritual. Cool. Well, thanks for, hanging out with me, Rebrick, to watch a game that you never played. I really appreciate that. Oh, right, that's why I opened up the menu in the first place. I was supposed to level up my character. Jeez. I get so distracted. Okay, acquire ability Fire Stream. Cool. Did I need Fire Stream? No. Did I read that there's a trophy that you get for like leveling up one entire line of abilities? Maybe. That's what happens in this game. Once you find something that works for you, it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit like level 40 or 45 and not have much to do with those points. But yeah, Rebrick, oh hey, Rebrick, what sorts of games do you normally play? Are they usually gacha or is there any other genre that you particularly like? Okay, so the good news is this map looks like it's telling me to just, like, I don't have to climb above to that rock that's over there or this island. So I'm going to go ahead and save here. Cool, I can save over this because I didn't make any weird choices there. Okay. I did not expect... It looks like evaporated piss. I don't remember the mists being so yellow. Like, it's supposed to be beautiful, I'm guessing because of the sunset, but the color is very weird here. Okay. When nearing a crucial point in the game story, it's recommended you save your game in a manual save slot. Yes, that's what I just did. In fact, let's make another save slot as well. I think Dead Man's Party is a good place. Recommended character level 22. I'm like 37 something. We should be good. Mostly online co-op. Alright, that sounds good. Much of the online stuff that I've played has usually been like Overwatch multiplayer shooters. Like multiplayer shooters like Overwatch.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
What else?
The ugliest man alive
Oh yeah,
revealed
battle
himself
royales
to be
like
not
Apex
man,
Legends.
but elf,
I touched
and an
on
elven
those
sage
as well.
at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
But yeah, technically NTE is the most online game that I played in recent memory. I touched Marvel Rivals also for like a minute. But yeah, sometimes I have a phase where maybe for months it just feels good, you know. You hop online, you play for a couple of hours. I completely suck at shooters. Ha, Hazu, I would never have guessed that. Like, I know I sound a little sarcastic. I don't think I'm being sarcastic, but like, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense based on like the games I've seen you play. It's fine, you know, like shooters are incredibly popular, but they're not for everyone, especially when it's like, I feel like after you cross a certain age, your reflexes are just not going to be as good as the kids you're playing against, you know. Ah shit, there's an echidna. What the hell? Go away. How am I supposed to fight you? I'm in this tiny ass boat. Okay. I know I have a horn. Ah, God. Okay. I have a crossbow. Can I shoot you? Oh, hey! I killed it. Damn. With like two arrows, I killed it. It's the game I'm the worst at, probably. Yeah, no worries. I used to play a lot of like Battlefield on PS3. So that used to be a lot of fun for me. Like, there's some multiplayer shooters, and like when I'm saying I play Overwatch, right? To be clear, I wasn't playing like DPS. I was playing healer. So there are a couple of characters in the game whom you don't have to really aim with. It's just like, oh crap, not again.
That stench.
What's with you and my boat? Just leave me alone. Like one tiny ass boat. Okay. Alright, I dodged. So the crossbow in this game is so fun just because whenever I play a game like that, I default to support just because I need to aim less. Yes, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Azu. Like, people would look at my profile on Overwatch. For single players, puzzle/escape room is my favorite. Yeah. Did you play Blueprints, Rebreak? I heard that was like one of the most amazing puzzle games from last year. Puzzle games I also... Portal was your childhood! Oh my god, man. Same here. I loved Portal 1 and Portal 2. There really are some games that I'm like, I'd be more than happy to replay somehow. That even though they're like multiple decades old at this point, it'd still be just so much fun to re-experience. Finished Blueprints, really good. I'm glad to hear that, Rebreak. I want to check that out myself. There's that, there's The Witness. And there are a couple of other like sort of cozy puzzle games. There's like A Little to the Left, and a few others whose names are escaping me at the moment. I have a whole set of puzzle games that I'd be really interested to play on stream.
I stopped at the hut. I'll look inside.
Alright, here we go. Okay, we're all healed up. My save file is saved. I have one over here, another one for Isle of Mists, a second one over here. Alright, I'll just make like a fourth one as well. Why not? Damn, I should give it a shot. Gonna be hard for me though.
Locked. Anybody in there?
Oh right, I have to go do a thing.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No!
How many of you are in there?
Why do you need to know? You're taking a bloody census! By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
No way you can get to this isle conventionally.
Crikey, you call a shipwreck conventional? Leave it be, mate. You know what he means.
Let me explain. A short while past, we was en route from Skellige to Novigrad. And Ferenc got talking with the captain, who sold him a magic firefly purported to know the way to a hidden treasure.
Got nothing to fear from me.
Said the fox to the gaggling geese. I've lost too many mates already. I won't risk it. I can't.
Lost too many mates. So there's like a lot of references to different fables happening right now. This in particular is reminding me of like the big bad wolf. So let me go with this option.
Open the door.
And then there's a few others that happen as well.
You try. These hinges, this lock, will withstand anything. Of course, you could always come back with a platoon of engineers, a battering ram and a hackman locksmith. By the threats, we's all in one cart. Would be better to help each other than argue.
All right. What do you want?
I want you to find our mates. Ivo, Ferenc, and Gaspar. They ventured off, but they're on the isle missing, and probably lost. Help them. Help me. Please. If anyone can find them, I know you can.
It was pretty hard for me too. Had to find some clues online when I reached 60% of the game. Rebricked, I'm the exact same way. So there are some games that look so cool to play. There's one in particular called The Curse of the Obra Dinn, which is it's this purely black and white game with such a distinctive art style that like I played through, and I mean I got through a couple of the mysteries successfully, but then eventually it's like, okay, I have to look up a guide. But it's still like, even the story itself that was there was so cool to experience. I got like chills every time I got confronted with a new mystery in that game. Azu says, damn, alright, gonna try my best, lol. The voice acting in Witcher 3 is pretty great. It is amazing. It is like, it's a peak voice acting. There's a few games that are better than this.
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Gaspard.
You watch your friend play Obra Dinn. Nice.
We had to take action.
It's such a cool mystery. There are like so many different clues to keep an eye on, and you have to arrange these different puzzle pieces yourself. Eventually I just like got too overwhelmed with all the hints that it was trying to drop, and I couldn't like deduce what needed to be done. But there were at least a few mysteries that I solved myself, and I was like, I was pretty happy about it. Okay, so we have 3 different dwarves to look for. What's the betting that in total, or there are another 4 that are inside this house? Okay, let's go look for these 3 and also kill whoever is just screaming their head off. Alright, harpies. Oh, this is my favorite thing to do. So I just set this trap. And then it acts like a turret, just sort of knocking these guys out of the air whenever they try to bother me. Alright, who's next? Ah. Your health bar is empty. How are you not dead? Get down here. There you go. Okay, this is taking too long. Now if I use a split bolt. Alright, hey. Got one guy. How about you? Got another one. There you go. Rebrick says he's be right back. Oh man, take your time. I just have a few dwarves to look for. You're not gonna miss out on too much while I search for these guys. Right now I'm looking for Ivo. Seems like he's the nearest one. He's only like 60 paces away. But he's also supposed to be lower than me somewhat. Oh hey, look at that guy. Just hanging out in the corner being pestered by hags. Alright, let's go see if I can save him. Okay, we are going to need Gwen. Oh, come on! It's like you're fighting against apes who throw their poop at you. Okay, we took care of that problem at least.
Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Oh, yikes.
Dead. Damn.
Well, that's not a pleasant way to go. Okay, the next nearest guy is Gaspard. This island feels like the room of requirement in Harry Potter. It's like super secretive, you can only find it if you're not exactly looking for it.
Hey, wake up.
Head nibbles.
Wake up. Any chance you've seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
Here?
What's your story?
Rabenik and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance, mass event organisation. Doctor, my mates call me Sleepy. When he died.
Ferenc and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on.
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
Drifting off. I'll soon.
Wake up.
Right, just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
Okay, testing. How are we looking?
Asylum.
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
I think we're fixed now, Azu. Let me know how it's looking on your end. Ah, man. Yeah. Hang on, chat. I just need a quick second. Go back here. Okay. Hey guys, let me know in chat if things are looking and sounding okay again.
A common characteristic of Enchanted Islands.
You think it's enchanted?
All good
It's
now.
the
Yeah.
one thing I'm sure of.
It's super weird. Like the regularity which this happens makes it feel almost like pre-programmed. Because when I'm checking like my task manager and everything else, it looks normal. Oh, and Azu, right? Like you were also facing some issues today with your stream. It might help if you usually OBS has a log file that you can look at that keeps a track of, you know, what was happening with your stream, any error messages that occurred, and so on. So sometimes you can like, there's a certain series of steps you can follow. You can upload that to OBS and it'll like OBS's website, and it'll summarize any problems that were there. You can even just copy that log file and paste it into ChatGPT, and it might summarize any problems that occurred during the streams and give you some solutions as well. So it's worth taking a look at. It's not neither way is 100% effective, but it might give you a heads up in case there is something going on that you're not aware of. Like in my case in particular, I actually have a lot of audio sources that have been duplicated for some reason. So like my microphone right now has more than one thing appearing in it on OBS. So I haven't made the time to fix it, but ChatGPT was the one that pointed out, hey, you know, this is a bit weird. You might want to sort that out in case it causes any memory issues. So I still need to look into, like, it's not been, that in particular has not been a major blocker for me, but oh my god, wake the fuck up, bro.
It's stronger than me, I'm so sorry.
But you know, little tips like that can be helpful.
Just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
But the stuttering issue is odd. Like, full disclosure, right? I copied that particular log because this has happened very regularly with all of my streams as of recently.
Here?
And
just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on
ChatGPT hasn't been able to
Not really.
identify why that's happening. But I still want to keep trying it out, like upload the log, go through it myself to see if maybe there is something odd that's happening.
This place seems safe enough. Just be sure and come back. Make it quick, eh? Not that much to see here.
There's usually some sort of like a processing bottleneck, but in my case it just feels odd. Like the regularity with which it happens, it's almost like is something pre-programmed in one of my plugins to fail in a particular way. Like I just I don't know. For my multi-streaming, I haven't tried using Restream just yet. I'm actually using I use a plugin called Atom, AITUM. It's free. It works with OBS. I'm not saying it's like better than Restream or not, but it does have its own peculiar quirks. Okay, do I have a bomb? I think Moondust is supposed to make you guys reappear, right? There you are. Oh hey, a chart! These guys are...
Tried to flee the fiend.
A fiend, okay.
Stubby legs, too slow.
Oh, Ferenc is dead. Ah, that's a bummer.
One of the missing dwarves. Shane is dead.
Ah! Found your issue. Oh, that's cool, man. Like, I think my scenes are just too bloated. What? Your scenes? Huh. How so? Because from what I remember, your scenes didn't look too crazy. I mean, generally speaking, you have like there's your face and there's your video, right? Unless, and then you have your Twitch alerts as well. So surprisingly heard that. I did say, I mean, sorry, what? I added a bunch of scenes and they all have too much stream element sources I'm not even using. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Maybe that's the same thing with me, right? Like, my stuff isn't too crazy, but I do have all these audio captures happening that are probably not necessary. So that could have something to do with it. Maybe I'll look into that from my side too. That's good to know. I mean, I haven't Yeah, I haven't experimented with stream elements yet. I got my alert set up, so that's good. But yeah, there's always like a little thing you can do to make your streams a little better, right? In my case, like, I saw like the entire to-do list of things. I tried to get done with the most basic stuff, but then I'm so, unfamiliar with all this stuff that I only realized much later on that it only takes you like maybe 5 minutes to actually set up your stream alerts. So it was kind of silly that I delayed on that for so long. I mean, in my case, the only thing that's there is that I get an alert anytime someone follows me. I think stream alerts might be more relevant once you hit Twitch affiliate. But yeah, at least, there are a lot you can add. It can be so fun to do too. Yeah, no, for sure. Especially if like there's some sound effect that people can
Brought you your friend.
do or trigger when you're playing a horror game.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door!
Gaspard! Ha! You seem
I would get a heart attack doing that. Yeah.
A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Raverick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew.
Aw.
Thanks for helping. And, sorry I didn't trust
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
everything's
So
gone
total number of dwarves were 7.
What'll we do now?
Got a
There's
boat.
5, and then
You can
the
leave
other
with
2
me,
who died.
But I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's
Oh
wait
my
by the
god. If I haven't gone through this stuff. Like, if you're going through this for the first time, how depressing would this be? Like going through all the different regions like Velen, Novigrad, Skellige, listening to what Ciri has gotten up to, only to find out that a bunch of dwarves are saying her body's cold. SSG, my man! Hey, welcome to the stream! Thanks for joining in. We're just playing through The Witcher 3. I completed the Hearts of Stone DLC, and now I'm finally back to the main story. Yeah, Azu is here. Rebreaked was in chat as well. Just finished having dinner. That's awesome, man. Are you planning on streaming later today, SSG? Oh man. And Geralt is a witcher, right? So he can sense if her heart is beating or not. Ah. Then here's this thing. Like, so the last time Geralt saw Ciri, his adoptive daughter, like she was a child. And now she's all grown up. Yeah, that's sweet.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
Really?
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
That gave
One
you
that
that
gave you the
scar.
scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Was that the griffin from the start
Souvenir
of?
from
No,
the
Cockatrice of
Spala.
Spala. Okay.
Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
Alright, let me catch up with chat for a second. We'll pop in. Okay. Doing great, how are you? I will stream doing my dailies. That's cool. Nice, will pop in when I can. Got Zhuang Fang Yi. Nice! Congratulations, man! Literally took me 120 pulls to pain. Oh my god, yeah, gacha games can be tough. It's alright, we suffered the same fate, dude. I'm glad they can have a happy ending in the end of the game. Okay. Arc Knight hates us, I think. Resolved now. Congrats. Cool. Okay. I keep meaning to join your streams, SSG, but then it's always like, I think for my time in particular, it's a little bit too late. So because of that, I end up missing on yours and Sona's stream. But if I am awake at that night, I'll keep an eye out in case I can join in. Okay, Havelok, gripped by a curse. And also, welcome back, Rebrick. Thanks for joining in again. We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen. Alright.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Ciri looks so pretty. Oh my god.
You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
I've also equipped her, like there's a bonus skin that was released for free for the Witcher, so I have, like this is her new skin, which I prefer more to her original look. That's just like this white tunic and brown pants. They look so like, I don't know, unarmored and super plain, so that's why I wanted to go with a different option for her.
You? Sages have never been fond of
But yeah,
humans.
sleep is everyone's top priority. Thanks for understanding, man. I love Ciri. It's the intention that counts. No, for sure. Thanks for understanding, SSG.
Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eredin's hands.
What's Eredin after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. It's brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
I'm gonna say hello to my other streamer friend, be right back. No problem, SSG. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon. Okay.
How'd you ever start traveling with Avalok?
Avalok.
As soon as I'd left you and
Like
Yen
a
on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were
Isle
on
of
my heels.
Avalon.
I fled
Okay.
through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
6 months. Yeah, what was that world?
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You won't
You
believe
wouldn't
me.
believe me if I
Yeah,
told you.
I remember this.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Siri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
This is that, I don't know, 30-minute dialogue sequence was such a bummer because everyone expected, oh, we're going to see Siri make a cameo or an appearance in Cyberpunk, and then it never happened. And then eventually CD Projekt was also like, no, we weren't talking about a Cyberpunk world. Like, stop mentioning that. Leave us out of it. I think eventually they did update The Witcher and cook up like a couple of like Easter eggs and hints that did connect to Cyberpunk in its own very separate way.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
Like, I want to savor all of these moments, like the music, their relationship. Like, from what I remember, these guys hardly get any time to spend together in this game. So I'm just gonna, sort of let it all play out on its own.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery,
So on Skellige.
a fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avalach. Triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the Hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time.
So she was on
We had agreed
Skellige
that if anything went
first.
wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal,
Right.
instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog.
So Skellige,
I
Velen
barely
in the
escaped the
bog.
crones. And then there was the
The
Baron.
Baron,
You know he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
among other things.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
No. Oh, okay.
Big as a
Bison.
bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the Wild Hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Skellige, Velen, and then in Novigrad.
So how'd you even meet a man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later,
Oh yeah,
we
the
learned
temple
guard
guard.
did
That was
sort
its
of thing
own
regularly,
crazy
in the
fight.
hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Orson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Orson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
And then landed in Skellige.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindersfjall.
Hey, welcome
First
back,
pleasant place
SSG.
that came to mind.
Hindersfjall.
Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Oh, Hjalmar.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident. I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am.
Hjalmar had a whole crush on her and everything.
In fact,
but
Eredin
then
arrived soon after I did.
he got
His ride
killed
is in
and
tow.
Yennefer used
Once
her
again, things
necromantic
happened quickly.
powers on him.
Lofoten, the Hunt's attack, my flight. And then... dreams. Just dreams.
Lofton, Hunt's attack? How are you dreaming?
What did you
Like,
dream?
what's this whole
I've had nothing but
firefly
nightmares
thing that you were
lately.
doing?
Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one.
Can't wait
a
for
monster
Witcher 4.
growing
Yeah,
from
you, me, and
stalking
Azu,
a
man.
child just you.
We're all looking
That was horrible.
we're all looking forward to it.
Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
There's some DLC that's
Like that one a
rumored
lot better.
to come
Me
out
too.
for The Witcher 3
But
that's supposed
these
to tie
dreams
into 4.
and the others ended
But
in
who
some
knows
tower.
if that'll actually come to pass
No
or
matter
not.
what I dreamed, in the end, I would enter a tower.
A tower, yeah. This tower, man. I actually know where this tower is in Skellige. So it's crazy. As we are passing through the Isle of Mist and we are looking at all the yellow piss-colored fog, there's a tower right above that, which is the one that where the actual end of the game happens.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
Not sure. I don't think so.
Love the
But there was
physics
something
animation
familiar
that they
about it.
showed in the trailer.
Something
Yeah, it did look
terrifying.
really cool.
The tower was stark and dead.
Install
At the
since
same time, I
21.
felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
Yeah, SSG, like, I totally agree with Azu. Witcher is definitely worth playing. New games prevent me from playing it. Still, I mean, it's worth revisiting for sure. I mean, not revisiting, but like setting the time for it. Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. Marvel Spider-Man. Well, look, SSG, I'm kind of the same way with a lot of my backlog. Even if it's like a TV show, I might delay watching the series until I know, oh, season 2 is coming out. Okay, now's the perfect time, like a month before, to binge all the episodes and then go watch season 2. So whenever Witcher 4 comes out with a release date, that might be like the best time for you to start with Witcher 3, because then you'll have an actual deadline.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
Assassin's Creed
And yet
3
you
and
came in.
4, yeah, those are
Who
good
listens
games.
to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go.
Batman
Got a boat on the
Origins,
beach.
nice.
Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen on horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals.
Mr. Witcher was just sleeping in the File Explorer. I played Assassin's Creed 3 on PS3. I had liked it a lot. I played through 4 as well. I heard that it was very good. I had fun with it, but it was never like crazy special for me. That way you'll still be fresh with the story. Yeah, Rebricked, exactly, right? You'll get done with The Witcher 3 and you can directly move on to 4 and you'll have like all the memories of the story. Batman Origins is like the one Batman game from that era that I haven't played. I played like the entire Arkham trilogy. So Arkham Asylum, City, Night. Origins was one that I'd skipped. Witcher was just sleeping. But yeah, SSG, are you excited for the remaster or the remake that they're doing of 4? I think that's coming out like really soon, maybe. I don't remember when, but feels like it's in the next like few months or so.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
Oh, great. Here we go again. Alright, it's a Nagrafell.
They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Siri.
Black Flag Remaster looks amazing, yeah. I think there was a point where they started singing the shanties again. Or maybe that was in, what was that, Windrose, Azu, when you were doing your co-op thing? They started singing like the same shanties in Windrose that are there in Black Flag. And I was like, oh man. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. Just riding around on my boat listening to those shanties. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Like that one was really good, and there's another really good one. Like, what was it? Something about winds. And that got Black Flag Remaster leaked by Indonesian orgs. Looks beautiful and cool. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds, na 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 na, steady she goes. What is it? I need to check that out again. Windy weather, stormy weather, where the winds blow will blow.
Welcome back,
together. Blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds. Na 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 na, steady she goes. Something like that. Oh my god, yeah, the Witcher 3 OST, right? Ah.
My, you've grown beautiful.
Sometimes when I'm meditating, I listen to I listen to this song. I think it's called The Path, or Kaer Morhen, sorry. And I also listen to the music that plays in Skellige. I think it's called the Skellige Isles.
What?
Yennefer is so happy. Yeah, so this is one thing that I did differently this time around. I think in the first game I romanced Triss because, you know, honestly red hair, that's the only reason, and Yennefer was kind of mean. And then later on I got a lot more context about the whole backstory behind Geralt and Yen. So then I think I did Triss too, yeah. But I think like later on in that Blood and Wine DLC, when you get the house and you finally settle down, Triss is more like she wants to go back to, was it Kedwen or some other place? But Yen is actually happy to just stay with you. So that, knowing that also informed my decision this time around. There's some crazy things that happen when you try to romance both.
Everlux resting in the tower.
If you romance
Still
Triss or if you
in bad
romance both
shape.
Triss and Yen.
No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Like, Yen gets so pissed off when she comes to Kaer Morhen, she throws out one of the beds, because I think Geralt and Triss had slept in there one time. And then another time, if you romance both of them, they leave you like, they make it seem like, oh yeah, let's do a threesome. And then they just leave you tied up naked on a unicorn or something.
Damn, it's good to see you again.
Maybe I'll give you two a moment.
Yes,
Please.
that's a
No,
good choice.
no, you must have missed each other terribly.
Yeah, crazy.
A minute's delay won't hurt anyone.
Fine. So, a minute, then we go, alright? This is just a little awkward.
45 seconds.
Huh?
We've 45 seconds left. Well, 30 now. And then we throw the gauntlet at the Wild Hunt. So I beg you, use these seconds well.
Yen, I adore you.
No
Aw.
points for creativity, but for your candor. Time to go.
Oh shit, okay.
Yen, you know
Oh shit.
anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with dimensional
Yeah, I think the next set of
They
quests
also
are
summon
like
the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
really
There's
quite
just
something.
Not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Hey, look at these guys! What up, Hjalmar?
How are things?
Oh, right. So maybe I wasn't talking. Okay, yeah, I can't just. Okay, fine. These are just random
Farewell,
things.
Longtrade.
So I don't think in like the first time I had played, like
Get ready
these guys
for
were
one.
here.
Wild Hunt's near.
So Ragnarok is upon us.
Hunt will be here soon.
Oh
Head
shit!
is upon us. The final age, the time of the end.
The Enche and the N Ale. Cool hairstyle. Who, you mean the red hair guy? Suppose it's not bad. Zoltan!
You found her.
Oh my
You told me
god.
the hunt was after her.
These are all
But those buggers
explosives,
might
aren't
bust
they?
in uninvited. So I've made a Mahakaman mix. When this ploughing blows, it'll be bits and pieces, nothing more.
Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches.
Main character. Oh,
Blades
nice.
will
Yeah,
need
thank you.
honing, plate will need some hammering, that sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakaman mix. Shite so volatile you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very useful during sieges.
Oh, cool. And he's, I mean, gonna go study. Okay.
Alright. We'll talk later, Zoltan.
So I think the last time when I played this quest, I'm not sure that I had so many folks just hanging out.
Work. It shall. We must just ignite it at the right moment.
And that hole.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
We shall worry about the hole once it is all over. And now, step back, Master Witcher.
Alright, okay, bye SSG. Hope you have a good study session. Okay. I need to pause. And my last main slave slot, blah blah, saves was over there. And then we have a checkpoint over here as well. Cool. Okay, this is super exciting. I really made a lot of effort to try and get all these people together. So hopefully my guides have helped me out this time around. So this is Isle of Mist, Point of No Return. This is a backup for Point of No Return. This is if I want to look at something else and maybe on a different trophy. Evil's soft first touches. I think this is the beginning of all of that. Okay, we have a few different slave slots. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, so since we're on the verge of like, I don't know, an Avengers Infinity War kind of a battle, I'm gonna pause or like stop the stream here, guys, because we're in for something really exciting the next time this comes up. There might still be a little bit of preparation, but We'll take a look at that in our next stream. Whew, cool. All right. Was a fun stream. Thanks, Azu. I'm glad. You have a big role in me in the fact that this is the game that I chose to stream next after Hades. So thanks a lot for sharing your enthusiasm for the suggestion. Now, tomorrow is going to be Variety Wednesday. I may have a couple of different things that I'll be playing. It might not be Witcher, but I think since Star Wars Day was like, yesterday? I thought it'd be fun to revisit like a Star Wars game from my childhood. I'm not sure how it's gonna go because it was on PS1, but it could be fun to check out. And I'll also probably stream NTE as well, so that I'm still keeping in touch with that game. I've actually been with NTE, just like completing some of the really side stuff, like my tycoon level is at 7 or 6 or 7 right now. Seriously, I'll prove it. It's actually at like that number. And I'm at level 2 fishing as well. So I've been trying to like earn more money so that I can buy cooler stuff. Get to 10 so we could heist together. Cool. Do the same off stream. Yeah. So during the stream, I want to like do some of the more fun, exciting stuff because man, that game had such a cool opening. Good. I'm glad like people in chat use all the possible emojis that are there. Anyway, cool. I think that's where I'll call it, chat. Thanks a lot once again. This is Blookeeper signing off, and I'll see you all again very soon. Tomorrow's stream is tentative. It depends on how like my schedule works out, but tentatively, we have a couple of things we'll take a look at. You take care too, Azu. Thank you, Rebricked, SSG, Mrs. Blue, and everyone else who joined in. Super appreciate it. And I'll see you all again very, very soon.